one team will try to make a resonating statement, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Ducks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Line gets set, first down. The give to the tailback. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
That's a nice-looking run, man, and what a legacy here when you think about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. And this guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
They'll throw it on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. The Canes build their program around playmakers like that.
They do, Reese, and speed on the outside makes everybody so much better. Finding those home run hitters, those playmakers, those are the guys when Miami's rolling, those are the guys they're finding.
Looking to pass, it's Ward. Fires downfield. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14.
And I love that the QB understood, I'm going to put some stank on this. I'm going to throw it as hard as I can quickly, right when he's breaking out of that curl. Nice job getting it to him quick so he could get a first down.
They'll turn to Martinez. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Canes!
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They score the touchdown. That was big time.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll start this drive firing. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say it's out of bounds, an incomplete pass.
Unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Now on 2nd down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This one's complete.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Grab near the sticks. It's Holden. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
He's going to pass. He's going to run it. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Quickly to the tight end. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Well, they'll pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Plows through the defense. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Miami 7, Oregon 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Got his man quickly. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Caught near the sticks, it's Johnson. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw, trying to get to him. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
This dude will pick you apart if you give him time. You better get to him. You better make him feel uncomfortable. This defense did that. Nice job by the defense, hurrying the quarterback through his thought process.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got some room to run. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
Pulls it in, it's Martinez. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Wants to throw on first down. Extending the play. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw. It's Ward. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Let's it fly. Caught close to the
Bitch.
marker. It's Martinez. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
In the end zone.
That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Score, Miami.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out. It's James. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Release to the back. Makes the grab. It's James. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, I'll tell you, I know they're losing the game. It's only the first half, but this offense, obviously, they've spent some time practicing 2-minute throughout the week. You can see they're really in rhythm, they're really in focus, and they're attacking the right areas of the field in order to try to maintain as much clock as possible.
There's a live football, and the defense has got it.
I was hoping you wasn't
They're
gonna
bringing it
fuck
back.
up. What you fuck?
First half coming to an end. Offensively, you're trying to put a drive together, get back in this ball game. The last thing you wanted to do was turn the football over, dig yourself an even bigger hole. Not good execution by the offense.
To the air on first down. Quarterback adapted. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, the defense just needs something positive to happen. They're trailing in this game. A turnover would be massive for momentum right now, and a nice effort defensively, getting a hand on the ball, knocking it down.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to scramble. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
Miami 14, Oregon 0.
And the Hurricanes will kick it away to crank up the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's James. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Will take over 1st and 10.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Got it in the middle, it's James. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
When you're down, obviously at the half you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
And now on second down for this offense. looking for a gap. It's Whittington. And the Ducks have a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He'll try to do it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. They'll line up for a second down play. To the air, it's Gabriel. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. And he's brought down in this.
No, don't quit. It's belt the ass. Don't quit. Oh, he quit. Damn. It was just below belt the ass and he quit. Is this who I think it is?
Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Hey, what's up, dog? We
to
ready,
the Oregon
bitch?
Ducks and the House of Loud, a place where great teams go to die. Both teams have been building toward this one for a while, and it is here. A top 5 clash between two powers.
Oh, man. NCAA wants you to finish getting that belt the ass whooping. Let's get it.
Number 1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse
I got
Palmer.
Bill.
Time to get this game started.
Let's go, man. Oh, man. You play like you listen to Lululemon, that whammy wham Lululemon shit, nigga. Let's get it, man. Real Miami shit, nigga. Real Miami shit over here, nigga. Let's get it. And you getting ball first.
James will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's James. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Herbert. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That's caught. It's James. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Here we go with the run on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's Ward. Got enough space. And
He
he
hit body
hits it
shit.
for the score.
He on
Touchdown,
shit. Fuck
Miami.
you talk about.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
7, Oregon, 0.
Coming out with it, it's James. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Johnson. They could have used a little bit more.
Throw that bitch, man. Throw it up, man. Throw that shit up.
From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down distances. 3rd down.
There you
Having
go.
that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Snares it outside. It's James.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
To the air, it's Gabriel. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Don't do that. Are you seeing me blitz everybody?
And once he found some daylight,
That's it.
was
That's the only
time
score you
for
get
the
a hold
house
of.
call. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Throws to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Ducks! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week. After
You just don't know.
play, but
I like this shit.
defense,
I like to play from
making the
behind.
interception, and
So
you're
that belt
right,
ass be
doing
more
something with
serious.
it. Don't just slide
Walk
down,
and
don't
work,
make it
little
10. Take that thing all the way back, bro.
They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter.
Oregon, 14, Miami, 7.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Movement here from the tight end. Martinez on the carry. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Off play action. Buys a little time. Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Get the quarterback off his spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all three of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
Looking for a man. It's Ward. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Canes are in the hurry-up.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks
open runway ahead.
Oh,
and he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And the Canes are rolling down the field. Quarterback checking the play. Back to the air one more time. Floating away. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the ball slipped out. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Man, I don't know if
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket and you know exactly where he's going to be every single play.
The Hurricanes will have a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Comes out throwing on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He snares it in the end zone.
That was pretty. You know you mad about that one. That was dot. That little dot.
Passing game comes through,
Sleep.
and we need more of that in the second half.
Push you up, Kel.
You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they finished things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Whittington. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Back to pass, it's Gabriel. He unleashes a long one. Pass on the way, it's picked off. Bringing it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Quarterback will audible. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
And the Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll throw it on first down. Buying some time as he moves left. Caught over the middle. It's Martinez. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal.
You better not fucking quit this game.